what's up? I'm back. How you doing today, guys? Hope you're all well. Is everyone having a good day? Hello, who's here? Somebody watching. Welcome in. Feel free to ask questions, guys. Oh, hello, ma'am. You're there. First one in. Yeah. Are we going to have a catch-up again soon then, or are you not? That depends if you feel up to it. But yeah. Hello, Joe. What's up? How are you doing today, Joe? Hope you're well. I'm not too bad, thank you. Hope you're doing well. What are you up to today? You got any plans? Yeah. Having a cup of Joe. Thank you for the 2 likes, guys. Right, Anton, welcome back. Hey. When you ring in, what, shall I ring later or something? I could ring you after this live or something, if you wanted to, or it's up to you. Yeah, let me know. Probably stay on for about another, maybe an hour at the most, but yeah. I got a few bits to do. Is 10:30 okay? Yeah, that'll be fine, yeah. I just need to, I'll probably be going down to the shop, so I can probably, yeah, listening whilst doing bits. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all well. Let's get the likes up, guys. Thank you for joining me today. So yeah, we're just talking a bit about how basically no one really has any critical thought. They're just, it's like, basically they say jump, and then the society says how high. That is basically what society is at this point. We're a society of NPCs, just mass formation psychosis. The people are just not really thinking for themselves. It's just easier to go along. It's because people just want to choose the path of least resistance. Like, people are afraid to go down the path of most resistance because it's not easy. You know, you're not going to be as popular, maybe. You're maybe just going to, yeah, but you have to have the backbone to be like, I ain't going along with the herd. I'm going to do what's right. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to stick to my morals. I have a moral compass. I'm not going to sacrifice morals to please other people, you know. Because when you try to please other people, you ain't pleasing yourself, and you know, it's just, so sometimes we have to be a bit selfish, because when we're constantly trying to just please other people because we just go along with what they're doing, then it's just going to make you miserable. You're just going to feel like inauthentic. Like, why the hell would you want to do that? The key is freedom of speech. Yeah, that's it. You know, it's just freedom of speech. The thing is, it's like, yeah, we have freedom of speech, but we don't have freedom of reach. You know, it's like we can speak things, but that doesn't mean that we'll be able to get it out to the audience that we should. Hello, 4TP. Oh, here we go. Troll here already. So yeah, you might not be able to get it out to the audience that you want to. It might be that you get censored on the main platforms. So yeah, you can speak, but like, hardly anyone's going to hear it though. So yeah, it's like, yeah, freedom of speech, but not freedom of reach. So that's going to potentially skew people's opinions, because people can't hear an alternative. Hello, Nishant Kumar. How are you doing today? Welcome in here. Good morning. Hope you're having a blessed day today. Hello, Francis. You know how to ban. To ban? Yeah? What do you mean? How's everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Hello, Kamal. Welcome in. Good morning to you. How's your day going? Hope it's going well for you. Feel free to ask questions. Hello, Ruben. What's up? Why would I ban you? Bro, what are you talking about? We were just talking about critical thinking as well as freedom of speech and how we need to have freedom of speech in order to allow also. Hello, Wasif. How you doing? Well, that's a bit of much to ask for, isn't it? 5 reasons. Nah, ain't doing it. Innit? Alright. So we're just here to chat about different topics. But we're going into that whole like political talk, because the thing is, it's that, you know, with it being elections day, it's just that I personally don't believe that any of these politicians have our best interests at heart. I mean, people can beg to differ or whatever, but I personally don't think that there is a political solution that we could just vote our way to, you know, to a better outcome. I think that it's like when we've had Labour or we've had Conservatives, things have, you know, never been that good for the average person. Yeah, like it's anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well today. Share the live out if you can, guys. Let's try and get some more people in. The more the merrier. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah. Anyone still there? We need 5 marks. I don't know. It's just trolls, isn't it? Pretty much. I don't know. But yeah, I can't be asked with these people. Yeah, that's what you get when you're going out to like hundreds and thousands of people every single day on these lives. All sorts of people are going to show up. Yeah. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a blessed day. So I'll look at like the views I've had on some of these lives. I'm getting hundreds of views in total. So hundreds of people probably are going past my lives every single day. All sorts of people can come across them. Hello, Debbie. Good morning to you. How's your day going? Hope it's going well. What are you up to today? Is everything all right? I do enjoy this mobile live. Hello, Ryan. I'm not doing too bad, thank you. Nice to meet you, Ryan. Where are you from? So where were you from again, Debbie? Was it the US, if I remember correctly? So what's everybody's plans for today? I'll probably stay on for about another 3/4 of an hour or so. GA, what's that? GA. What do you mean, Ryan? GA. What's GA? Don't know what that is, sorry. GA. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Oh, Georgia. Oh yeah, GA. Oh yeah, GA is Georgia. Yeah, I'm Ryan Kaler. Oh yeah, Wyoming. Yeah, that's it. 4th of July, Independence Day, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's Independence Day in the US of A. It's so awesome. Gotta love Independence Day, y'all. It's so awesome. Fuck the UK, man. We're like independent as fuck. Yeah. So awesome to be independent of you, you British motherfuckers. Yeah, all you British twats. I've noticed that they've started to adopt, like, because I'm sure, like, the word twat was actually, like, a British word, and they've just, like, but they say twat. I've noticed. Yeah, it's like, yeah, they started. I noticed that, yeah, the Americans started to use it. It's like, it's funny how they say it, twat. You twat. Yeah. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Ryan says, yeah, they stole. I from y'all tax them. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. A lot of the cities' names, isn't it? Like, what is it? Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah. Yeah, that's one example. There's many of them, isn't there? Boston. There's actually a town in England called Boston, in Lincolnshire. What work do I do? I do busking. Debbie Milton says, I love the British people here, just talk bad about our presidents. Hey, it's Joey B. It's Bo Jiden. Come on, man. That's, yeah, my, Joe Biden, or Bo Jiden impression. Your hair smells really nice. Come on, man, what's wrong with sniffing hair? Sleepy Joe Biden is a terrible president. I'll be 10 times better than Joe Biden. Yeah. Brian says he is, to be honest. Biden is off his rocker. Like I was saying last night, I'm surprised he's still in office. Like, how is his dementia not? I thought it was going to get worse and just like get to a point where he couldn't even function anymore. Like, that's because he was already showing some signs of dementia. So I'm wondering if I remember talking to someone and they thought that it could have all just been an act. The whole dementia thing could just be I don't know, just a distraction from what's really going on. Like, because everyone's just all talking about, oh, look at Joe Biden, look at him being like that. But meanwhile, there's shit going on. The thing is, though, it doesn't really matter what president gets elected, because they're just more of like a front man, essentially, of the establishment, essentially. But yeah, you could say that Trump was kind of funny how he would just take the piss out of it all. But the thing is, though, a lot of these people couldn't really do a whole lot. There's not, from what I understand, the role of the president, they really haven't got that much power. It's really the Congress that, and like the Senate, that actually gets the power. If I remember, that they're the ones that really have more power. And even then, it's like they are lobbied. They are lobbied by corporate interest to, like as I was saying earlier about, pushing certain laws through. So that's the big problem with big government, that we just have no way of knowing like what is going on with like secret deals and stuff like that. The central authorities that Anyone hear Trump call Biden Brandon during the debate? No, but yeah, there was that whole like, let's go Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. I love it. It's great. Everybody, let's go, Brandon. Everybody in the room shout, let's go, Brandon. And the guy's kind of a meme. Like, love him or hate him is just a freaking meme. Yeah. I mean, you do a good shrimp. Yeah, it's just kind of like, maybe I have a thing about like, with my autism, it's like I can sort of, once I like see like, I'll notice things about voices and I can like imitate them and like, just keep practicing it. Because I'll do that, like, where I just repeat voices over and over again with autism. So it can be a good thing in some ways, because like you tend to have things like, you know, a thing called echolalia where you're just repeating voices and you'd start to get the hang of it. And you'd also notice a lot of the small details in things like the gestures and stuff like that, so it'd be easy to imitate because of the attention to details. Like the way that they're moving their eyes, if they're doing like this sort of stuff, then you know you would like you do like, you know, with the different hand gestures. It's like we've got this like scientist called Professor Brian Cox. Now he sort of does this stuff with his hands. Like, imagine the Earth is like a. Now imagine this, like this is Jupiter. This coin is Jupiter, and imagine this is the planet Earth. This is like the sizes of the different planets. Yeah, so that if you actually look at it, that's literally how it is like. It's like, yeah. You're good at it, made me laugh. Oh yeah. Yes, it's just, I don't know, I've always had a thing about doing voices, doing accents and stuff like that. I'll notice all the different, you know, like the different, whatever you, pronunciations and stuff that, well, it was D. Ream. I was actually the keyboard player of D. Ream, and the name for that song, Things Can Only Get Better. Well, I can tell you that things can only get better than that song, because that song is absolutely terrible. It's absolutely shit. Things can only get better. Actually, they can't, because they can actually get a whole lot worse, because we could actually get sucked into a black hole, and that would be a lot worse than what they are now. So when people say that things couldn't get any worse, then actually they could. I always used to have people roaring in laughter when I did my Tony Blair impression and gestures. I don't know. Yeah, I just remember there was this guy on Britain's Got Talent who did a good Tony Blair impression. He did a good, what was it, guy called, what is it, Chris Tarrant. You know, if anyone's ever seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like the British version of it at least, it would be like, is that your final answer? Yeah. Who wants to be a millionaire? With me, Chris Tarrant. Yeah. What other ones can I do? If anyone's ever seen Little Britain, I want that one. That's the, what was it? It was like Matt Lucas, one of his characters, wasn't it? So I like the guy on Come Down With Me, Lamb. Oh yeah, Dave Lamb, wasn't it? Yeah, he was the voiceover guy, wasn't he? In fact, I'll tell you what, I had this guy I knew, somebody I knew actually, his mum went on Come Down With Me, and I think she came last. So yeah, that would have been not the desired outcome, but yeah, at least she went on there. But yeah, it was yeah, it's that true story. Like, she actually did go on there. I remember actually watching the episode. Yeah, in fact, actually, one of my grandmother's relatives went on Take Me Out as well. So yeah, he was just this like kind of oldish guy who was like, thought it was a good idea to go and Take Me Out, but apparently he went on quite a few game shows over the years. He was like really into going on game shows. I've heard that if you've been on one game show, it's a lot easier to get on other ones. Sometimes you'll see the same person on multiple game shows, but they can be quite difficult to get on because you might get, say, like 1 million people all trying to compete to get on a game show, and there's only like spaces for a certain amount of people. So yeah, it would be fun to go on one. But yeah, I mean, I used to like watching game shows because there was this channel called Challenge, and you get to watch all like the repeats of the old game shows, but you probably don't even need that anymore because you could just search them up on YouTube. A lot of the old episodes. Yeah. Because of my autism, I'd remember all the different, everything about it. I'd remember what date it ran from and things like that, who all the presenters were, and all the, even things such as, how the studio was kind of, like the colours and everything, and the setup, basically. I'd remember how it all looked from different, dates and stuff like that, how they changed it over the years. I'd be able to tell you what year it was from, with on some of these game shows, around what time it was from, based on the theming of the studio, basically, because they would change it up different times, and yeah, it's just my brain's kind of has a thing of just for pointless things like that. People in the US say love a British accent. It's my favourite. Yeah, that. Oh, I love a British accent. It's so cute. Oh my God, you got a British accent. You're making my pussy tingle. You're so adorable, you British. Yeah. Yeah, mullet obsession as a kid was really cute. Oh yeah, that was funny. I tell you what, right? I even had has anyone ever played Top Trumps? I actually had a mullet. I think it was called Top Mullets or something like that. Instead of Top Trumps, it was like Top Trumps, but it was mullets, and there was different scores, different things there was one called Mullet Power, which was the score that each of them would get. Like you would on Top Trumps, there would be different, stats that you would have to, basically you'd have to pick which one you wanted to, be okay, let's say you picked the mullet power one, and then the opponent would have to then be lower than your score if if you had a hello, it's only YouTube. Yeah, I got over 1,000 subs. Yeah, thank you all very, very much. We're just gonna keep on grinding out. We're gonna grow on here. We're gonna become successful. So yeah, thank you for the 5 likes. Come on, guys, let's get the likes up. Share the live out, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think because I've been thinking about the whole, wanting to move to somewhere like to change the topic, moving to somewhere like Southeast Asia, but I'm in two minds about that now actually, because thinking about it, maybe it's not the best idea. For one, I'm like, it's just going to be like a lot of horrible stuff, like critters. I don't know. There's a lot of negatives you've got to think about. So, bigger than Ben. Who's Ben? I mean, London's got a big Ben. Anyway, keep sharing the live out, guys, if you can. Put it on your community tab or wherever you can. Any questions, guys? Let me know in the chat. What part of Britain do I live? I live in York, England. Yeah. Yeah, do you know where that is? Yeah, it's York, England. Ben-Hur, it was a very big movie. Ben-Hur. Sounds like a joke name. I've been here before. Like bend over, you know? Yeah, that book title joke, like anal sex by Ben Dover. Debbie says, yes, I do. Do what? What do you mean? I've always wanted to go to England. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you should come meet me, yeah. I could, show you around York, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well today. So, there's a bunch of lurkers here at the moment, it seems. I don't know. That would be amazing, not really. Yeah. It's quite nice around York, there's a lot of history, so... Yeah. I don't know what's going on this morning, not really, doesn't seem like they're pushing me out to a lot of new people this morning. Hello Dale, good to see you again. How are you doing? Do you live close to family? Yeah, I have my dad around the city, that's why I moved over here. I used to live in Blackburn, but I moved over with my dad after my grandmother passed away, so... Yeah, I'm back. I went on again because I thought sometimes I restart to try and boost it out again. Sometimes it helps to bring more people into the live, but doesn't always help that much, but it's always worth a try sometimes. Yeah. I'm gonna put a song on, I think. I don't know. Let's just find one. Bear with me a sec. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Share the live if you can, guys. That'll be really appreciated. Did you lose anybody close to you from COVID? No, why did you? No. I'm just trying to find soon. I'll put this one on. A couple of friends, really? Alright. That's a shame. Were they like quite old or something, or it was usually like older people and people who already have sicknesses that would pass away, but I suppose in America their health is generally worse, so yeah. There's a lot of all that shit that they're eating and all that, but yeah. Hello, Drew Moore. Yes, they were older, right. But yeah, America's like, the obesity rates and stuff is like, yeah. Good morning, Drew. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, Drew, yeah. Not today, I don't think. I went out yesterday and I didn't really do very well, so I don't know. Not sure if I feel like doing it today. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it on a day where it's... Hello, Alan. Welcome in. How are you today? How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. A lot of overweight people here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, a lot of them probably should have just tried keeping themselves safe, really, like, but it's just, I don't know, like they could have, like, just saved a lot of the older people if they'd have just, yeah. It's just all very, like, irresponsible, a lot of, but yeah. Anyway, Alan says, I'm not overweight. I'm not saying you are. I think this country, it's about a quarter obese or something like that. Boris saved everyone. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That just went. Yeah, they like the sweets thing, Chris. Yeah, and the thing is that a lot of the stuff over there is even more addictive. They put more flavorings in them, put more crap into like MSG and shit like that. And no wonder they're all like so sick over there. And you got all these diabetics who are dependent on insulin. I mean, people talk about like healthcare and all that, and you know, about whether it should have free healthcare, but it's like then there wouldn't be probably even half as much need for healthcare. So I think that's the elephant in the room that, like, you know, people just don't seem to want to talk about, because at least people in power don't want to talk about that because it doesn't suit their bottom line. These corporations are like, literally, it's mass genocide when you think about it, like what they're doing. If it wasn't for them, the people would be living a lot healthier, a lot longer. But, you know, people will just do what they'll do. I love the Call of Duty player. I try to promote health and well-being on here, so it's something I have a passion for. I don't want to see people sick and unhealthy, but I understand it's difficult. These corporations really have kind of trapped into a unhealthy lifestyle. It's made it so easy to be sedentary. It's made it so easy to get junk food to your door, because you got things like, like Uber Eats, or in America you've got DoorDash as well. Like, people just getting takeouts all the time, sickening themselves with all these burgers and greasy food that, making them obese. And if they were like exercising more, they could burn it off, but No, I just eat a plant-based diet, really. I don't bariatric, so things like fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, oats, even mushrooms, things like that. Mainly stuff like that. Yeah. Hello, Josh B. Nah. When do you have a partner? If you're after settling down, she starts piling on weight and just eats and eats and eats, and there's no stop, and you genuinely worry for her health. How would you best tell her? I think I just tell her straight up. Like, I'm the type of person that just tells people straight up. Hello, Luai. Good to see you again. How are you doing today? Okay, Josh, just go away. Oh, Josh beat me to it. Yeah, I'm going to be on for about another 10 minutes or so. Good to see you too. Yeah, cool. Yeah, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so share the live out if you can, guys. That'd be really appreciated. Yeah. Anyone still there? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, Luai. Just a bit good to be able to go live with you lot, isn't it? Seems like we're slowly building up a community on here, so. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. At some point I want to, like I said, I'm trying to get monetized and then hopefully be able to make a bit of money. I'm going to try to start the Patreon soon, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I want to start using it for like kind of a community in there, like something a bit more intimate, you could say, something where people could come up and actually talk about the problems more kind of in depth and more. He is so entertaining. Yeah. When you have a partner and she says she doesn't like the way you look, as bizarre as it sounds, let's say it happens and she says she wants you to bulk up, would you consider it? I mean, I'm not going to change myself for anybody. I'm going to do stuff that I want to do. If they don't like that, then I'm not going to sacrifice my health for somebody else. It's never going to happen. If they don't love me the way I am, then out the door they can go. So that's, might sound harsh, but like, would they do the same for you though? This is the thing. I would like you to show us how to make healthy meals. Yeah, I would probably do that one day. It's just that my meals are quite basic at the moment. It's just basic stuff, really. I mean, you could just make a stew or something, just put a bunch of vegetables in it. Might try something different today actually. Don't know yet what I'm gonna do, but yeah, sweet potatoes are a good one. Yeah, I quite like sweet potatoes. So maybe I could put some of that into something perhaps, or just get a random kind of mix of vegetables, make for fun content. Yeah, yeah, maybe I could do it on a live stream once perhaps, where I'd do a cooking live. Yeah, some people like that kind of stuff. Yeah. Hello, Harim. Good morning to you. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Is everybody doing all right today? I'm going to be on a few more minutes. Any more questions? Yeah. 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 To keep the chat flowing. Can we get to 10 likes, guys, before I finish? There's like 10 people watching. There's 14 watching it now, it's saying. So let's get those likes up real quick, if you don't mind. Yeah. Is everybody doing all right today then? Let me know how you're all doing. All right, you take care, Debbie. Maybe I'll see you later. We'll be back later at some point. So yeah, have a blessed day. You're going to sleep or something, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's quite. I'm guessing it's quite late where you are, isn't it? In Wyoming. Yeah. Anyway, any more questions, guys? Let me know what questions you have in the chat. Ask away. It's up to you. Yeah. Go ahead. Any plans? Not really. I'm going to call my mum after. Hello, Isaac. Welcome back. I'll be back at 2:30 a.m. I'll be back. Yeah, that's one of my impressions as well. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hasta la vista, baby. Yeah. Anyway, who else is still here? I love it. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Right, you take care then. What's all these likes thing or something? I'm noticing all these emoji things like hearts and stuff like that on the screen. Is it a bit like the TikTok thing where you can tap your screens and it does that? Does that help with the algorithm or something? I don't know. Maybe it does. Not sure, but yeah. But just keep doing it in case it helps. Anyway, is everybody doing all right today then? What are your plans, everybody? I've got a little coin trick to show you if you haven't seen my magic. Watch this. See this coin, yeah? The coin just disappears. Watch again if you didn't see it. It's this coin. Magic. I'll even show you a different one. What's this? I'll be cooking dinner soon. Oh yeah, what are you cooking? Anything nice? Watch this coin, yeah? See this 2 pence? Watch this. I'll give it a rub and you can see it's changed into a 10 pence. When you have a partner, she tells you she wants to open an OnlyFans but says it's for business purposes, would you allow her to? No. Still no. Whether it's for business purposes or not, I still see it as cheating, and yeah. Business or not, I don't want her to be showing her body off to other people. You know, that's, to me, it's just disrespectful. And yeah, of course, I mean, you could say, you know, if it's agreed on, but why would you want to do that? A lot of guys are just going along with it. What do you mean that the egg on the barbie? That's the barbecue, not the doll. Yeah. Put another shrimp on the barbie. But then it's like they say prawns or something, not shrimps. Good on you, Jimmy. You would tell her up front. Emphatically, no. Yeah. It's like you have to have boundaries, I think. Like you have to have healthy boundaries, otherwise they're just gonna walk all over you. And I think that can be the problem when I would probably have a lot of standards that I would hold them up to, and so maybe it would be difficult for me to find one that's actually ticks all my boxes. But if they don't, then I just can't do it. You know, I'm like, I'd rather be single than be with someone that isn't going to live up to my standards, because I hold myself up to a certain standard. All right, bye, Isaac. I hold myself up to a certain standard, so I expect other people to be held up to a certain standard as well. So, first, the OnlyFans will be business purposes. Next, it will be tips for body pics. Yeah, it's just a slippery slope, isn't it? Yeah, if they're just doing it where it's just chats, then yeah, like where is it going to go to? Like they could just be slowly trying to, like, you know, just kind of try to acclimatize you to the idea that they're selling their body on there, and I'm like, not a chance. It's just kind of, to me, it's just kind of slutty, and just like that they're willing to put their body up on there for money. And it's like, there's a lot of them that are regretting it, because now they're struggling to find a decent boyfriend. They'll just get used for their body, because if they just got used for their body to make money, then all they're going to be seen as from now on is just a piece of meat. Imagine if, like, the pictures that you put out get out to, like, people that you know. That would be pretty embarrassing, wouldn't it? That your naked pictures get shown to people on your streets even, because who knows who's seeing your profile. There's always that chance that somebody, some, you know, like simp online, maybe lives near you, and then they end up sharing your profile out. I think that happened actually to I think there was someone's mum was on OnlyFans or something. Hello, Pro Fisherman. And there was kids in school that were actually found out about it. Okay, stop spamming the chat. Alright, go away. Okay, now, some people. Yeah, so there's no way I'd ever let someone do that, you know. As soon as they want to do OnlyFans, even consider OnlyFans, they're out the door. The fact that they would even consider such a thing, I'm like, no. So yeah, I'm not someone of, like, this whole unconditional love thing. It's like, no, if you want to do that, out the door. I'm not going to put up with nonsense. But it's just like a lot of these women are choosing these weak men nowadays. I think that in some cases we're talking about being good looking can actually be a blessing and a curse, because it can be a curse in that they'll a lot of times they'll use these kind of, you know, these, you could call them beta males or whatever you want to call them. Generally the guys that probably aren't that confident in themselves, they're maybe are just a bit overweight, and they'll probably just use those guys because they know that they can get away with a lot more with those guys. They can get away with more, just like degenerate behavior. Hello, Suj. Right, you can go away as well. Get out of here. So anyway, I ain't got any time for stupid fucking trolls. Alright. Any more questions before wrapping up? Let me know in the chat what question you might want to ask. Let's have a quick drink. What you we're getting trolled to fuck now, so yeah. These people obviously have nothing better to do in life. Just sad. Anton, are you still there? Dale, are you still there? You know, if you're still watching, guys. Yeah. Any questions before I go? Oh yeah, Anton's still there. Yeah, I'm having to like deal with these trolls myself now. I guess you've got other shit to do, but maybe I could do with adding a couple more mods at some point. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit ridiculous, these chats, you know. That's what you kind of expect on here, really, isn't it? People thinking that they can just, yeah. It's like cause they can do it online because they know that if they were in real life, that they would get probably beaten into a pulp with some of the shit that they come out with. So it's a lot safer on here because they can just hide behind a screen. You have no idea who these people are. Par for the course sometimes. What do you mean? What do you mean par for the course? Yeah. Seems like most people have gone now. I think 2 people left apparently. Dealing with trolls. Right, you mean just like you just gotta deal with it, haven't you? Swings and roundabouts, as they say, innit? Yeah. Just gotta learn to like kind of just expect it, really. Then you're not, yeah. The impotent rage is amusing, yeah. Because it says more about them, doesn't it? That what exactly are they doing with their life? Dale says, if you had a friend with severe depression and you was worried he may be suicidal, what would be the best way to deal with it? Just try and get them help. I don't know, like they need to go to some help. Tell them, you know, they need to seek out, you know, some helpline or whatever to, yeah. And other than that, just being a good friend to them, really, like just making sure that you're there for them. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what else other than that, really. It all depends on their situation and why they're depressed in the first place, and maybe it's some circumstantial thing that, and just trying to just like talk them through things like that, you know, that their life is worth living and all that stuff, and that it's just a bad, you know, point in their life, and that they can come through this and it'll be a lot better. Just kind of, yeah, giving them reassurance. And anyway, one might need to be medicated. Well, I'm not really one that really kind of is a big fan of big pharma. I think that a lot of like these like antidepressants are they just numb your emotions basically. Hello, number one Phoenix, how are you doing today? Yeah, not really. When you actually look into the effects of these antidepressants, there's not really any. I mean, I guess if it's absolutely necessary, but yeah, a lot of times there's other things going on in their life that are causing them to be that way. Because they have you believe that depression is a chemical imbalance in the brain, and that then tricks people into thinking, oh well, we need to buy this medicine because this SSRI, which stands for it has to do with serotonin, which kind of is one of the happy hormones in the brain. So the idea is that you take that and that helps you to be more happy. The thing is though, I think they found that in a meta-analysis that there is no link between low serotonin and depression. So it kind of refutes the idea of the chemical imbalance theory. So yeah, I've heard a lot that with these medications that all they really do is just dull your emotions so you don't feel good or bad. But maybe in absolute crisis, then maybe it's necessary. But for people just with like mild to moderate depression, I don't necessarily recommend it. I think they're far over prescribed, in my opinion. I just think they're, it's just that when you actually look at the data on it, there wasn't really any benefit over placebo for mild to moderate depression. It's curious what antidepressants are prescribed for these days. Yeah. I mean, it might be, maybe, like natural stuff might work as well, but I've heard ashwagandha has a similar effect on your emotions, actually, that it can dull your emotions in some cases. Yeah, so has anyone heard of ashwagandha before? Because people say they take it for stress, but it can have unintended consequences, like bedwetting, for example, right? Yeah, it's like people given like stuff for things it's not even meant for. It's like how they're talking about metformin, which is like remember when they were talking about using metformin as a longevity drug when it was originally meant for diabetes, but I think it's been refuted now that metformin actually doesn't really have any benefits on longevity. So according to the data now, so agreed, Jamie. I think talking them down from that state is the best option first, then try to get them a good therapist. I think that's the best thing, to just start off with things that are the least invasive first. I think the least kind of, and then just if that doesn't work, then you have to go to like last resorts. And I would also recommend exercise if they don't do it already. It's been great help for me. I think the problem is though that when you're at that point where you're that bad with your mental health, the thought of doing exercise is just overwhelming. So I get that it can be really even difficult to even just motivate themselves. I think just doing small little things to start with maybe is, don't just try and get them into like going for a run right away, because they're probably at a point where they just have no motivation to do anything, because that's what depression is about. It's not just that they're sad or whatever, it's that they have really no motivation to really do anything with their life other than just eat and sleep. They've lost all motivation for life pretty much. So the only thing you can really do is just try and slowly get into it, slowly build new habits up. Yeah. And I think also maybe doing something with a greater purpose in mind, like, for example, doing something for charity or some kind of voluntary work might be the thing they need to get them out of that situation. Being of service to others can actually possibly help with that. Being used for the treatment of chronic pain, right? Okay. So yeah, like, but yeah, exercise is really good for your mental health, so definitely recommend doing it. Yeah. Also, when you're walking out in nature. Hello, Hannah. I'm not too bad, thank you. Hope you're doing well yourself. I'm just about to wrap it up, but any questions before I go? Let me know if you've got any questions. Yeah. Feel free to ask away. Alright, looks like we've gained a few subscribers today then. So yeah, we're continuing to grow. I think I'm going to put a video out later to thank people for the 1K. Yeah, so that's going to be one thing I'm going to do today. Need to do a, thank everybody for 1,000 subscribers. I'm diagnosed with multisensory neuropathy. My nerves are, what's that? Anton says, nice gesture. Yeah, I think it'd be good to do that. So it's mad how we've been growing over the last few weeks. I was at what, 700 and odd, just like a couple of weeks ago. Now look at it, we've grown over 200 in a couple of weeks. The nerves are always in pain, so yeah. It sounds like when people said you've got fibromyalgia, so yeah, because I think fibromyalgia might be just some kind of condition like that, or maybe, MS and things like that that are just not diagnosed. So they just call it fibromyalgia, but they don't have an actual diagnosis for it. Yeah, so it's just, I don't know what you can really do about that. I mean, I've heard people taking things like curcumin to help to dull it down a little bit. It's meant to help with inflammation and pain, but you might want to look into it first. I've also heard ginger is meant to be a good one as well for inflammation, but I don't know if it would work with things like nerve pain necessarily. Just something to look into, really. There's a lot of like natural remedies out there, but they're not necessarily going to work for everybody. It always depends on what your conditions are and everything. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. So, yeah. So I shall see you all later. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll be back on at 7 p.m. UK time. So peace out, everybody. Bye for now.